مع اساتذه مع لايبراريانز. انا بروجرام لللايبراريانز ما بعمله هو ذاته للطلاب، وحتى بروجرام لاساتذه منهجيات البحث العلمي ما بعمله هو ذاته للطلاب. اكيد انتم مجرد ما تجمعوا هول الكاتيجوريز بنفس الغرفه حيصير في تفاوت، وبس يصير في تفاوت يربك المتدرب. بعد عندي ملاحظه اخيره بس بالموديولز. شفنا البرزنتيشن اللي مرقت بشوي مع الدكتور غالب. انا بعتقد في موديول اساسي ومهم جدا لازم تزيدوه، اللي هو استخدام التكنولوجيا بالعرض، استخدام التكنولوجيا، استخدام البرامج او النظم اللي لها علاقه باداره المراجع. هلا حكيتوا عن زوتيرو لانه هذا اوبن سورس، بس في غيره لازم الطالب يعرف يستخدمه. يمكن يكون هذا متوافر بجامعته، ببلش بان نود وباف ووركس وغيرهم، حتى مندلي كلهم سوا يعني. وايضا هاو تو بريزنت يور ورك، كيف بيعرض بحثه، كيف بيستخدم اكسل مثلا ليعمل بعض الاحصاءات البسيطه. هذا كله ضمن الانفورميشن ليترسي. اكثر من هيك كيف بيستخدم الانتي بلاجيريزم سوفت وير. في عندنا صار برامج موجوده، مش بس كيف الاي بي اي بتكتب انت الاستشهاد المرجعي، معظمنا الايام صار بينعمل اوتوماتيك هذا بدون ما يكتبه هو بايده. انا بعتقد البرنامج طبعا مهم بس بده يكون لليفل معين. والنقطه الاخيره، انا مع الكلام اللي صدر هلا من شوي، انه ليه مبلشين بطلاب الماستر والدكتوراه. بتعرفوا انتم قد ايه الكلام اللي انحكى مع هو ستودنتس بيكونوا واصلين لفوق بخشبوا بياخذوا شكلهم النهائي، شو ما بتقول لهم خلص هن معودين. بعتقد لازم تروحوا على لور ليفل وعلى الجامعات لتحت وحتى على الثانويات. انا تقديري العلمي، وبغض النظر عن الاختصاص التربوي، لانه البحث عن المعلومات وايجاد المصادر واحترام حقوق الملكيه الفكريه وكتابه الاستشهادات المرجعيه يحتاجها الانسان بكل اختصاص. ما في ميزه معينه للي بيعملوا ابحاث بالمجالات التربويه عن الابحاث الاخرى في هودي الموديولز. شكرا.
رح جاوبك بطريقه سريعه لنخلص الوقت على قد ما لحقت اخذ نوت. اول شيء ليش رح بلش بالتسلسل اللي انا كتبته. ليه طلاب الماستر والدكتوراه مش غير؟ لانه شمعة بتتوجه لهالشريحه من الباحثين. المدارس مش شغلتنا نحن ندرب المدارس او البي اي. نضيف ثاني شغله، نضيف وحدات تدريبيه ثانيه يا ريت. اكيد مطلوب كثير وحدات تدريبيه ثانيه تنضاف. هدول عم نقدر نعملهم 16 ساعه، وفي مرات مع يعني عم ينطلب انه يكونوا اقل. اكيد نحن البرنامج متكامل ما فينا نعمله باقل. في مثلا الوحده التدريبيه الرابعه نحن بنعملها ب4 ساعات، في استاذ قالنا كيف عم تقدروا تعملوها ب4 ساعات؟ هذه بدها 6 ساعات او 8 ساعات. على كل حال الاساتذه والمكتبيين نحن ابدا مش خالطين المتدربين بالتدريب. الاساتذه 2 والمكتبيين 2 هن موجودين بالتدريب كمراقبين، وعندهم حتى الحقيبه اللي بايدهم مختلفه عن الباقيين، وبيقعدوا بمطرح مختلف. يعني هن بس مراقبين تا بعدين نعمل اجتماع معهم ونشوف يعني نرد على حاجات الخاصه بكل كليه او بكل جامعه مختلفه عن الثانيه، تا يكونوا عم بيساعدونا، تا هن يعرفوا شو بدهم يعملوا للنكست تدريب. ما بعرف شو كان بعد في اسئله. هيدول اللي اخذت فيهم نوت.
سمحوا لنا بسؤال او سؤالين بس ناخذ سؤال. تفضلي.
يعطيك العافيه. كنت حابه اسال كمان دكتور هدى، سؤالي على السريع لوجيستي عند الارض. انتم وقت ما عملتوا هيدا الحقيبه التدريبيه، مثل ما بنعرف بالعالم العربي اجمالا اساتذه المناهج البحثيه ما بيتفقوا مع بعض. كيف قدرتوا توصلوا لاتفاق انه هول الاشياء بدها تكون بهالطريقه؟ هاي من ناحيه. ناحية ثانية انتم نوعا ما اذا بفهم عم تشتغلوا مثل اصلاح او اصلاح بحثي، وعم تبلشوا من اسفل الهرم اللي هي مع طلاب، اكيد عم تروحوا للاداره وقت ما عم تشتغلوا هالشيء. يعني هل الاداره يلي عم تجيبكم انتم للدرب وهي مش واعيه انه كمان هي لازم لها اصلاح، ولا انه بس بدها انه حدا من برا يشتغلها على طلابها وهي ما خاصه بهذا الشغل؟
كلمة إصلاح كثير كبيرة، يعني نحن أنه محاولة إنه نساهم بشيء، وبالفعل هي وحدة الخامسة مراجعة تدريبيات، أكثر وحدة أخذت شغل وأكثر وحدة مرق عليها شي 5 مراجعين تثبتنا عليها، كثير أخذت شغل، وكلهم أساتذة بحث علمي، يعني منهجية بحث اللي اشتغلوا فيها، وما في اقول لك قد ايه مرات اختلفوا بالاراء ونرجع نجيب حدا ثالث ورابع وخامس، بس هلا اللي مثل ما هي موجوده مبدئيا الكل راضي عنها.
شكرا كثير. طبعا بعرف انه في اسئله كثير، بس المتحدثين موجودين معنا 3 ايام، بالتالي ممكن وهلا على الغداء ممكن نسالهم سؤال. انا عندي كثير اسئله هلا ممكن خلال الغداء نسالهم اياها. شكرا كثير لك.
اذا ممكن الزملاء اللي تسجلوا للغداء ياخذوا على الستاند من برا الورقه بطاقات الغداء. شكرا.
The Global Vision is an initiative that IFLA has now launched this year with all its other initiatives. I hope you will have a better understanding of this vision of what IFLA is trying to do. I'm not going to explain more on that. I'll leave it to Sanjay to work on that better. Our next speaker is going to be, and I'm going to shift to Arabic here. In English? Okay, لا بسيطة. السيدة منى عكنان. اسمها شوي. Okay. طالبة دكتوراه سنة ثالثة في الإعلام، دبلوم تربية من جامعة القديس يوسف، تعمل حاليا مديرة البرمجة والتنفيذ في إذاعة النور لبنان، ومحاضرة في الجامعة اللبنانية كلية الإعلام. الموضوع اللي راح تعالجه منى هو أكثر عن المسؤولية الاجتماعية، يلي هو كمان بيدخل بموضوع اللي أثاره مايكل الصبح عن sustainable development، واللي كمان بفتكر سانجي راح يتطرق عليه شوي بالبرزنتيشن تبعه. عم تحكي أكثر عن الجامعات الخاصة. راح نترك منى هي تقول لنا شو وصلت له بالنتائج تبعها. Last but not least زميلتنا دلال رحمي اللي هي كارنتي على البورد تبع ال IFLA. اوكي. دلال حاليا هي داتا سيرفيس لايبراري بالجامعه الامريكيه اللبنانيه بيروت، American University Beirut. She did her masters at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. بتعلم بارت تايمر بالجامعه اللبنانيه بالكليه الاعلام والتوصيل. مضبوط. اوكي. She is a board member بال IFLA و currently بال IFLA she is our secretary. وكمان دلال recently was nominated into the faith committee بال IFLA. كمان ما اشتغلت يعني كمان يشتغل سانجي قبل scholarly وال publications. راح اترك السيشن، دلال راح تتطرق اكثر بموضوع الداتا مانجمنت هي بتشتغل فيه اساسا هلا بالجامعه الامريكيه. راح نبلش اول شيء مع سانجي بيهاني with his presentation. So please, Sanjay.
Good afternoon. And namaste. How are you all? Good. Still people are eating, I think. Anyway, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you one of the most important initiatives in the history of IFLA, IFLA Global Vision. In my presentation, I will be introducing, sharing and discussing with all of you about IFLA, what does IFLA aims to achieve, Asia and Oceania, IFLA Global Vision project, and Global Vision journey so far, IFLA roadmap for the Global Vision for 2018-19 and next 5 years, and the Global Vision call to action. Do you all know about IFLA?
Yes. heard about it?
Yes. How many among you know about IFLA and his work? Can you just share? Quite a few. Excellent. How many among you attended any IFLA conference, World Library Information Congress, or any event in the past IFLA event? Good.
So you are well known.
Yeah, as I introduced you in the morning, IFLA is the leading international body representing the interest of the library and information profession and the library services. IFLA was founded in 1927 in Scotland and 90th birthday celebrated in 2017. IFLA has more than 1,400 members and it is increasing. It's a growing organization. These members are from 140 countries around the world. So it is represented throughout the world. So what does IFLA aims to achieve? This is the IFLA vision, that IFLA is an independent international non-governmental non-profit organization and aims are to promote high standards of provision and delivery of information services, increase widespread understanding of value of good library and information services, and represent the interest of our members throughout the world. This is what Asia and Oceania, the region of, and this is one of the largest regional sections in IFLA. There are 62 countries and also divided into 6 sub-regions of Central Asia, East Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, West Asia, and Oceania. And it has around 25% registered members from this region from 51 member countries. So, now the IFLA Global Vision Project, as I already told you, it is the important, very, very important IFLA project in the history of IFLA, and why this project has been commenced. The challenges facing the library field from ever increasing globalization can only be met and overcome by an inclusive global response from a united library field. This is why IFLA engaged thousands of librarians and library friends in IFLA's Global Vision discussion. This is a venture that will generate a united library field, a roadmap for the future of libraries. This is the first time, this has never been such an initiative before, which gives every single librarian of the world the chance to contribute in the Global Vision. IFLA is facilitating a Global Vision discussion through a series of high-level meetings and workshops in different parts of the world. This is the IFLA Global Vision journey in 2017. So it was started in 2017 when the IFLA presidential meeting took place in the newly built National Library of Athens, of Greece in Athens, and they have invited all IFLA officers from various IFLA sections and SIGs for this discussion. IFLA also organized a series of high-level meetings and 6 regional workshops to get the contribution and participation from 140 countries during April to June 2017. IFLA invited the representatives of the National Library Associations to the regional workshops. These regional discussions were held in Washington, Randa, Alexandria, Buenos Aires, Singapore, and Madrid. These workshops focused on how to strengthen the ties between the library field and help identify future challenges and opportunities for the library field in the global level. These workshops are also help prioritize actions that the library environment would take in response to fast-pacing changes in society. The meeting and workshops followed a similar format and were focused on a set of questions designed by collaborative efforts. These are like, what are libraries exceptionally good at? What are the main challenges to libraries? What would be the characteristics of a library, United Library Field? And so on. The participants of all the meetings and workshops were asked to facilitate their own workshops within their communities, countries, and the library networks. And in 2017, 185 such workshops were held throughout the world. IFLA also set guidelines for librarians and library friends interested in organizing their own self-facilitated workshops, and it was made available in 7 IFLA languages, including Arabic. So that was the IFLA effort to make it language barrier free. From the kick-off meeting in Athens in spring of 2017, each workshop has contributed its own droplet into an ever-expanding river of ideas. So this is what was in 2017. And then the next is the IFLA Global Vision Sections and 6. IFLA also involved the section officers and the members of the standing committee of IFLA sections and 6 to discuss and explore how a connected library field can meet the challenges in the future. And that members gathered in 44 IFLA sections and 16 special interest groups, as well as strategic programs and review groups. The discussions were carried out during both face-to-face workshops and also online meetings. IFLA units altogether involved more than 450 standing committee members and officers in their discussions. They shared their thoughts and experience, providing invaluable input to the global conversation about the United Library Field. Global Vision Online Survey. This is the biggest survey on the IFLA. So, the Global Vision Online Survey platform, it was launched in August 2017 in the World Library and Information Congress last year in Concl, Poland. The survey included the same set of questions as was used in the regional workshops, and also the answer options were based on the outcome of the regional workshops. The survey platform was open for about 3 months, and approximately 22,000 votes were registered. The entries were made on this platform from 213 countries and territories. And I'm happy to share that this includes 190 out of 193 UN member countries. So it's almost all countries of the world and territories as well. Did you vote for the Global Vision discussion? Did you vote for this? How many of you voted for it? From Lebanon? From Lebanon. From Lebanon, quite a few. Interesting. Maybe IFLA again is launching another platform. So this is IFLA Global Vision overview. This is the picture of the Global Vision Kickoff Workshop in April 2017 in the National Library of Greece. And now we see a 2-minute video. Sound? Don't have sound?
There are many ways to share your thoughts and ideas. Lots of effective ways to join in a discussion. Of making your voice heard. And of connecting with your community. These are probably not some of the better ones. But the IFLA Global Vision discussion is a really great way. It allows everyone in the library field to shape the world to come. From organising your own guided workshops to simply taking part in our online voting platform, your thoughts will help create a global library roadmap for the future. What are the core values of libraries? What should libraries do more of? And what should they do less of? What could be the focus of a united library field? We need to hear your ideas on what the future should hold for libraries everywhere.
The ever-increasing globalization needs a global answer of a globally united library field.
Global vision is more than a conversation. It's about a future of engagement and action.
Together, we are creating the future, and your voice and your ideas are needed.
Bring the IFLA Global Vision discussion to your libraries, to your community, to your country.
The Global Vision has already engaged thousands of people from more than 140 countries, making it a truly worldwide brainstorm. Join the discussion and let your voice be heard.
What is this? What do you see in this map? This world map is created by IFLA Global Vision. What do you see here?
Different colors.
Without borders. World without borders. Connected. While releasing the Global Vision Report summary, IFLA Secretary General elaborated it very nicely, and I quote here. You see here a picture of the world, but what you see here is a different view of the world than is usual. This map does not have borders. We do not accept borders. We want to overcome borders. What we do want with this Global Vision Report is to connect the world. The whole library field to act together. Therefore, you don't find here any borders. You find only connections. This is our view of the global united library field. This is the Global Vision Report summary. This report is based on the contributions from 190 UN member states, and this is available online on the IFLA website. And this is from all the 7 continents. It reveals the insights into the views of over 31,000 participants, having approximately 470,000 years of library experience, involving all types of libraries by organizing 185 workshops, having more than 9,200 workshop participants and approximately 22,000 online participants. The key finding is the consensus that libraries are globally united in our goals and values, and we must connect locally and globally to address the common challenge. The report summarizes the 10 top highlights and opportunities. These are the 10 highlights. able to read it? I will read for you just. The first is dedicated to providing equal and free access to information and knowledge.
Sorry, Sanjay, you have 5 minutes.
Yeah. So this is available online, so you can see IFLA Global Vision Report Summary. You can go there and see. These are the opportunities. Again, correspondingly, these are also 10 opportunities for actions. This is the statement of IFLA Secretary General. And I quote, since IFLA launched the Global Vision discussion, I have been delighted at the response from library professionals from all over the world to get involved and discuss how the library field can become stronger and more connected to tackle the challenges of globalization. The workshop was just the beginning. Now the Global Vision movement reaches out to everyone. We want discussions taking place in all countries, all communities, and all libraries, so that every voice can be heard. Unquote. So again, the movie. This is fine. This is fine.
We didn't get any messages in bottles. We didn't see any signals in the sky. Fortunately, you didn't choose any of these ways to share your thoughts. You discovered much more effective ways of making your voice heard. IFLA Global Vision is engaging more people than we ever imagined. An incredible 22,000 online votes from every continent and almost every country in the world. 9,000 workshop participants with ideas from every generation of the library community, from the earliest career professionals to the most senior and experienced in the field. But this is just the beginning.
Now we are going to make all these wonderful ideas real. We are going to create a global action plan, and we will create this global action plan together with you. Therefore, we are asking you for your ideas. How can you, how can your community, how can your country contribute to a global action plan? What could be your part? And how can we break down barriers? How can we act most powerfully together in an action plan? These are the essential questions we are asking you. And how can IFLA support you best in this process? Send us your ideas. Let's make our vision real. It's our vision. It's our future.